Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the 12th, if I'm not mistaken, of March, uh, almost to the mid of March, starting our copycat trading. Right, we started our copycat trading on FPS app. I'll be showing you how it's going to work on the FPS app. Okay, I'll be showing you how this is going to work on the FPS app. Right, before we go to FPS app, let me just announce that this is going to be just a temporary situation or copycat trading on the FPS app. Otherwise, the copycat trading will happen on on your broker. Therefore, you can fund as much. You can take all your funds if you want and fund this system, and thereafter, you are welcome to once we move to your brokers, you will come to withdraw all your funds. They're back to your trading account. So you'll be able to copy my trades using your trading account. That system, I'm busy we're busy with it, sorting it out so that everyone will be able to copy my trade via using their own accounts, where you can be able to see where we buy on the chart. On this one, it works on the application. I'll be going through on the application and show you how this is going to work. Just before I come to this signal over here, setup over here, let me just go through an application and show you how does it work. If you click the link, if you click the link that I've provided you with, if you click the link that I've provided on Telegram, on Facebook, and all my channels, you will see that if you click it, it shows you this kind of information here. The FPS copy trade platform. Therefore, you make a huge profit by copying my trades. Therefore, you can accept that. You can accept it if you want to accept it as well. You just are going to accept this. What does it tells you? You're just going to install this as an app into your phone. You install on this button on top right there. You install this on app into your phone. Therefore, I made the screenshot here for me to be able to explain this thing. You install it on your phone. After you have installed it on your phone, the next page will be that you register your account. Okay, you register your account. This is just you installing on Google Play. This is you installing on Google Play. Right, it is busy installing. You can see that this one here is busy installing on from Google Play. After that, after you've installed, it gave you the next page that you open it. After this has been installed, you open it. Then it gives you the next page to what to register. Okay, it gives you the next step to register. This is you now registered. You have registered using your email address. It gives you a password. You put your full names, your country, and so forth. You then press proceed. After you press proceed, then you go to the next page, which is going to be, let's see what this next page, which allows you to put a pin. Therefore, you create your own pin. You're gonna put a pin. It's a four number pin, uh, pin that is your number of your choice. You put your pin, so you can see that this is protected, this is secured. You put your pin here. It has a password. You don't need to forget your password. You put a pin. It's a personal identification number. That's what we call pin, personal identification number. You put your pin, you press confirm on your registration. After that, the next page, it will be like this. This allows you to make a deposit, right? You're going to be making all your deposit over here. If you want to make a deposit of 10,000 US dollars, you're going to make, you'll be making a deposit of 10,000 US dollars. Okay, therefore you deposit in here. Okay, therefore you also confirm your account. You need to confirm your email address, confirm your cell phone number, and verify your identity. It means you're gonna put your identity over here. If you have your FPS account, it does not matter. You just use your login details to log in here. You'll see on the registration, it asks you the question, do you have an FPS account? If you say yes, therefore it logs you in from there. You don't need to make registration if you have an FPS account. Therefore, you make a deposit first. After you making a deposit, you'll see there at the bottom it says add invest the trader's name. Okay, your trader's name, that's me. You're going to be clicking here. After you're going to be clicking here, that's where it shows you. Maybe let's go to the next page and see what we have on the next page. Because after you go below there, you should be searching. So you, after you press the traders, you press that plus sign, you see there's a lot of people over here. There is a lot of people. You should be going to search there. If you search there and you press dynamic projection trading, but if you press dynamic, it's only one dynamic. That's only me on FPS. Therefore, you're gonna find this as dynamic projection trading. This is dynamic projection trading that you're gonna find. Therefore, you click on dynamic. After clicking on dynamic, you then press copy. Remember, you have already find that. You see, I have pressed dynamic. If you type dynamic on search there, this will appear. This is what will appear. The dynamic projection trading. You can see this emblem over here. It's the one that everybody knows, that I always use. Okay. After that, you'll be clicking. Let's see what's next. You'll be clicking copy, start copying. Therefore, you're going to be pressing start copying. After you've clicked dynamic projection, then you say start copying. You'll be copying from dynamic projection trading. That's all you do, guys. That's all you do. Every time I take trades, I make about 50% profit. You'll be making the same 50% profit. Here, the commission that has been set by FBS, it's 5% commission. Okay, that's very much cheap. So if I'm making about 50%, you'll be making about what, 45% profit. That's what it's happening, 5%. Okay, that's the commission you'll be that's the commission will be deducted from you. That's how the copycat trading, guys, works. Don't miss it. You are welcome to. You can put all your funds if you want to. Put all the funds you have to. Therefore, start copying this. This will be running for this month. I think maybe for this month, but I will be advising on the on my platforms as to on which date this we will go to, where you can be able to copy using your broker. Okay, I'm gonna be moving to my MQL5 as well as my FX book. That's where you'll be copying. You can find it this account on my FX book, MQL5. It will be registered as there as well. It will be easy. You can be able to use your own broker to copy my trades. So if now you use your own broker, because remember this one works in an app, so you can be able to generate money using this app. You'll be generating money using this app, but when it comes to your broker, you copy and you also be able to place your own trades, right? So I want you I want to a shift for that reason, so that if you want to place your own trade, you can place your own trade at the same time copy my trades. Okay, that's what is going to be happening, guys. For this one, you're not going to be placing trades, you're not going to be seeing charts, but you're going to be making the same profit in percentage as I'll be making. If I've been making 50% profit, you'll be making 50% profit. If I've been making 20% profit, you'll be making 20% profit, but you'll be paying the commission to FBS of what? Of 5%. Okay. That's what is happening. 5% commission. That's what you'll be paying using this copycat trading. Don't miss it, guys. Don't miss it. Start right now copying the trades. Copying the trades. Start right now to copy these trades. Let me show you. This over here, I've been looking at this CADJPY here. We saw the CADJPY on Monday. It fell from this on the opening. We had this gap opening over here, and then the price continued to fall, created this low. Therefore, we have this corrective correction that is currently happening. If you were about to draw a trend line, you will see that it broke this trend line here, and we are coming to test it and go to the downside. The trend line traders, they understand that when we start to break some kind of a structure, we expect that this will come and test it and move all the way to the downside. So if I put this trend line like this, you will see that this should be coming and break it, and now is coming to test it, and we are going lower. So where is our signal here? So it's up to you. If you want to sell it here, sell it here, and maybe take your profit at this low here at 73,826. It's up to you. But the signal over here, where it's our buy signal, that's the buy signal I want to maybe to show to you. How are you going to buy this one now? You're going to let this one break this low, because we expect this one to come and break the previous low that happened on Monday. And we expect that this will be coming up again to close the gap that have been opened here. All right. This will be closing the gap that have been opened here. So if I have to minimize my chart here, what are we seeing? Let's see. What are we saying? We see that this has done nothing but from here, from this point here, we had this structure in three waves that have been created. Therefore, we want this to come test this and continue lower. It means this can give us nothing but a bigger correction, and that means it's a continuation correction that will be going lower. So we expect that this correction will come and complete here, but it's nothing else but a correction. We have this move that is coming lower, a correction in between. Therefore, we are going lower to come up again to get this flat structure, corrective structure, expanded flat corrective structure that might be forming here. So, but by us buying this lower, we're expecting that this we will be buying. We will be buying back at 73,826. You expect this to broke? I don't see. I don't. You don't need to set up a pending order. If you have enough money, you can do that. You can do that, because this will do this. Let me just show you how this will work. This will come and break this low, previous low. So if you buy exactly here, put a pending order here, it means you're going to be holding a loss while this is doing this before it comes up. But what I'm expecting us to let this break this low and buy. If it breaks this low, and we start buying when it buys back. Remember, it says buy on return back. Okay. uh, the stop loss is going to be the low that will be created here below, just a pip or two pips below the low that will be created here. That's going to be a stop loss. For we're going to be running this trade all the way to 78,177. That's where this will be running to. It's nothing much, but I think it's about beautiful pips going to that level. It's beautiful pips going to that level. Okay, so nice pips, guys. You don't miss it. You don't miss these pips to the upside. I expect everyone to be getting that, but the way I see it looks like this is gonna be like over 400 pips to the upside if you buy from here. Therefore, it's going to be massive pips to the upside here. Okay, about 429 pips, 432 pips, 438 pips upside. Therefore, that's where we expecting this that will come and close this gap that they formed previously. Therefore, that's what I'm expecting, though. That's what I'm expecting. Another thing that I'll be seeing here is that when this starts to push down, there will be a divergence here. You'll see that there will be a nice divergence forming over here. Therefore, there's a possibility that this will start going lower and give us this divergence. Okay, that is happening. That is going to happen. All right, but I'm expecting anyway. I don't know how low this will be going lower. That's what I cannot tell you. But that is why I wanted to break this low first and push to the upside. But I buy it back at 73,826. That's where I buy it back. Okay. That is why if I say you should be having enough funds to be able to hold this, if you decide that you set up a pending order, if it takes you to losses, you can be able to hold this. If it goes to 50 pips, 60 pips, you'll be fine holding this. But by buying back here, we'll be able to set our stop loss. You can see low formed here as stop loss. It means the low formed here. I don't know where, but here. That is why I didn't put price. I didn't even say to people that it's gonna be here. What if it's here? What if it's where anywhere? But that where wherever this will be turning at, that's where you're gonna be putting your stop loss and expect it to take your profit at 78,177. That's the CADJPY setup. That's the CADJPY setup. It can be the CADJPY setup outlook for me for next week. Okay, therefore I'll be looking to take this trade as well once it gets to this level. As I said before, if you want to sell it as well, you can decide to sell it. We tested already the trend line and the channel. We tested the channel. You can sell it pickpocketing. That would be how many pips? Let's check how many pips this can be on the downside if we about to sell. If one decides to sell over here, it's about 160 pips down, 163 pips down. You can decide to sell at 163 pips down. It's fine. But as for me, I'm expecting that this will come lower first before I buy. That's where I targeted. This can decide anyway not to come lower. It can decide they can start pushing this up like that. If they start pushing this up like that, so I'm not going to lose anything here. I'm not going to claim that I sold here and now it's pushing up, né? Because my aim is to buy it here. And also, if it gets to that level and close that gap, I can expect to sell it from that level. So if I miss this trade by this going upside and straight and close the gap immediately, it means from this level I'll be selling. But what am I going to sell? By selling from this level, I'll be selling coming back to here at 73,826. That's where I'll be selling. But you can also decide that if, because this will just be a corrective structure, by this going up here, it means the corrective structure will be running like this. Okay, it means there's more downside you should be expecting to see. Okay, what does it tell you? It tells you if this comes lower to this level and start breaking these levels, you move your stop losses, you move to break even and maybe protect your profit. Allow it to drop, and you take all your stop, you put your stops just at these targets here. So if you lock your stop up to this target, you can expect it to go lower if you want to swing it all the way. So if you want to take your profit just right at this low, you can take your profit just right at this low, or just 10 pips below this low, 10 to 20 pips below this low. That's where you can set your TP should this goes up to like that. But I'm expecting that this will be not going up like that. It will just be going down, going up like this. Because why? The market does not normally like to give us those beautiful impulses and stuff. They like to spend time on corrective structures, which can be something like this, a correction. So keeping us into accumulation over this a week and next week maybe. So that's where we will be able to spot this as our money. Okay, then we able to. You can see that this approached this level very much harshly and went to the upside just like that. We can be expect that this can come in and do that. This, if it rejects this on the next candle that will be formed, you buy it to the upside. Okay. Even if they come and do what we normally call a double bottom here, what do we do? On the next candle, it will bounce the first candle. On the next bullish candle, that's where you buy. That's what you can do. Okay, even if it does not break this level. Okay, that's what I can say. Copycat trading, guys, it's on. you can start doing what? You can start copying. You can start copying. I think I've placed the what do you call this? The pound US dollar trade this morning. The pound US dollar trade. That's what I took this morning. Just a small trade that I'm expecting to trade because everything uh, was just a delay. Yeah, so I don't know. It can be maybe the last trade for this week that I'm taking. So I'm expecting to take more trades next week on this account. Okay, I'm not going to swing a lot on this account, especially on this copycat trading account. But we're gonna see. I'm expecting that this will be done by the end of today or tomorrow. It depends on uh, the news feed that we get. Okay, it depends on the news feed. Technically, we're expecting that the pound US dollar will be dropping and it will be coming up. There's a huge trade that we're expecting in my group. Let me just show you how we're expecting in my group. Also, if you like to join the signals are available. You can join. Okay, let me go and show you the huge trade on pound US dollar that we took in my group. Let me just go and show you that. This was a massive trade I gave out to the group. Uh, we took it. We took a small trade on pound US dollar that went to trigger a big trade on pound US dollar. Okay, so we in pound US dollar as we speak. We in pound US dollar. We in the pound US dollar as we speak. Okay, all right. This is a trade that we took on pound US dollar. This is a trade that we took. We saw this. There's a trade that we found here. We found a trade here that we took to the upside. Profit was taken on that volatile, harshly volatile market that you saw last week. Came, took us to profit and triggers our trade. Therefore, we are in profit with this one. Let's go to the platform and I will show you how this is running so far. Okay, I'll show you how this is running so far on CADJPY, the pound US dollar. I'll show you how this is running so far. The market was beautiful on Monday. It was beautiful, very, very beautiful on Monday. I believe everyone has made a lot of money on Monday on this market. Okay, there was high volatility. We've got the coronavirus running up and down, so still affecting us a lot here. Therefore, we're expecting that to be making a lot of gains due to this uh, news events, because these new news events, when they come, they tend to drive the market crazy. But what I like about technicals is that we're able to see the market adjusting to that, showing us signs that they want to give us money. Okay, so if you follow that correctly, if you know what you are doing, so you'll be able to get those things, those moves. Okay, those are the moves you cannot miss. Those are the moves you cannot miss. And if the market is volatile like the market you saw last week, on Monday, if you're not sure, sometimes you can be able to use the smaller lot size to be able to catch those moves. Because if it happens and you go with a bigger lot size, you can lose your funds there. Very much easy to lose your money because the market is crazy. So we traded at pound US dollar, we traded the euro Australia. I found on Tuesday, because on Monday I didn't even care enough what's happening on the market. Okay. I didn't even care enough. We are in deep profit with the pound US dollar, guys. We are in deep profit with the pound US dollar. We took a trade up there. You saw the structure I've shown you. I've shown you the structure. Let's show the structure again. This is a structure. This was the signal given to people, stating very much well that we are selling pound US dollar at 1,31246, 1,31246. Stop loss is sitting at 1,32824. Our target is 1,25539. Okay, the group can do nothing with this, but maybe can also some they can decide to protect their money, protect their self, run this risk free. Okay, you can also decide to do that. You can see that aggressively we are far away with this, far away with this. This is a structure that we are trading on pound US dollar. Okay, we're expecting that this is giving us this structure. This is a structure. We analyzed this structure while we were here, expecting that this will be pushing to the upside. We got that exactly, and we're gonna continue to get this going all the way down to this level 1,25531. That's where our target is. Though our take profit here is uh, 1,25539. So we give that leverage here, that few pips between this and this. There's some few pips. You can see that we left about 8 pips to our target, because we want to accommodate spreads and as well over here. Okay, that's how we are trading the pound US dollar. You can see that we are sitting at nothing but since we took this trade, I want to see how many pips of this trade we are running right now as we speak. We're running about 326 pips that we are running right now. 326 pips of pound US dollar we are running right now. Okay, that's how beautiful it is. If we spot this, all right, it does not mean that we always win. If we lose, we do lose those 2%. Okay, we do lose those 2%, but right now the 2% is nothing. We've covered a lot of pips here. We've covered a lot of pips already. We've covered a lot of pips already. Okay, we're expecting to get a drop. We're expecting to do pips, if I'm not mistaken, over 500 pips. Yeah, that's what we when I send out the analysis to the guys, to the group, to the I said to them we are going to trade about more than 500 pips over here. You can see that from this one, we're getting over 500, about 600 pips that we'll be trading just downside. Therefore, we're expecting to trade a massive move, a move to the upside. That will be giving us over 1,000 pips that we will be getting here on just this pound US dollar. All right, thank you guys. I'm expecting you to be copying those trades, copying those trades. We will be moving, as I said, we will be moving to my FX book as well as MQL5. Yeah, MQL5. If there's a chance you want to copy, man. Copy these things. Copy these things, especially on MQL5 and my FX book. You can still trade your account, but still copy those shit. Thank you guys for your time, and thank you. And while you are going to copy those trades, thank you very much. And I hope you'll be joining also our signal group. Also the course we offer, the course is 6,500. 6,500, that is about 430 US dollar. You get the course for 2 years, mentorship for 2 years, so that you can be able to analyze this thing by yourself. All right, cheers guys, enjoy, have a lovely one, and enjoy your weekend as well. Cheers guys, bye bye.